for ways to feel closer and more connected with each other? Do you find yourself struggle with communications issues and you feel more alone and disconnected in your relationship?
So you're not alone. Many couples struggle with their communication. They try to talk to each other, but they end up in a fight and feeling more hurt and more alone and disconnected from one another. Other couples sometimes are okay with their communication, but they feel distant, like something is missing in their relationship, and they're more like roommates than partners.
We are Liron and Gal. We are a married couple, co-founder of the Couple Center, and psychotherapists. And we've been together for 15 years. So we know what you're going through. Our relationship went through a lot of struggles, ups and downs. It changed a lot through the years. And we learned a lot. In the beginning, everything was perfect. We were in love, we communicated well, everything worked very smoothly. But over time, things changed. We started to have more arguments that led to more fights, and we didn't like what happened to our relationship.
Now we tried everything we know, and so we tried talking about it in different ways, and that didn't work. And then we tried not talking about things, and that didn't work also. And so we ended up breaking up twice.
Then we decided to work on it. We decided to change it. So we started to read books, we went to workshops, we went to couples counseling, and what we found was profound. It really changed our relationship.
It changed us so much that we decided to leave our jobs and become psychotherapists and actually focus on helping people create thriving relationships. So if you want that love and connection again, if you want to feel closer and in love with your partner, and if you want to be able to talk about anything that's going on between the two of you and be heard and be closer to one another, then you've come to the right place.
In this workshop, we are going to teach you the two foundations of successful relationship. These two foundations are rooted in science. And when you will understand these two fundamental things, you will discover what you're really looking for in love.
And we're also going to teach you about communication. So while couples fight over many different things, they actually have one pattern that affects everything that they're talking about. We call it their blueprint. So we're going to help you discover what is your specific blueprint and what each one of you need to do in order to get out of it and be able to talk about anything.
We are going to teach you about connection, how to understand what you really want in the relationship, how to communicate it to your partner in the way that they will be able to listen to you and to understand what you need.
And this workshop is actually fun and experiential. So it's not just sitting down and listening to a talk. Actually, you're going to try things out with each other. You're going to practice. You're going to have exercises. This is a hands-on workshop in order to help you really create a change.
And I know what you might be thinking. Our group, this is not for me. So let me tell you something about that. This workshop is very, very private. It's just you and your partner processing your own relationship. And you don't have to share anything if you don't want to. So what's happened in the workshop stays in the workshop.
Or you might be thinking, if we love each other, we should be able to just work it out ourselves. Why should we go to someone? Well, that's actually a big mistake, because no one had actually taught you anything about how to make a long-term relationship successful.
And you may think that your relationship is very unique and your problem is very unique. And let me tell you something about that. Working with hundreds of couples over the years, what we learned is that most things that couples struggle with is pretty much universal. So if you're going through some struggles, probably other couples in the workshop going through the same things at the same time.
Or you might be thinking to yourself, well, that sounds good, I want to do it, but I don't have the time right now and I don't have the energy because this is going to be really hard. Well, in fact, we've designed the workshop in a way that's going to be also fun. We make it in a beautiful setting and we make sure to really focus on your connection and not just on communication. So you end up having an experience that you really remember for a long time.
So we want to invite you to Love Made Simple workshop. We want to share with you our knowledge. We want to share with you all of the experience that we learned over the years and give it to you.
So now is the time to act. If you found this page, you've probably been thinking about this for a while. So it's time to just take the next step and sign up to the workshop, and we'll be happy to see you there and support you and your partner.